Hey everybody, Mark Herman, aka LA Bengal fan on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, repping the Bengals for the AFC Northerners. Just to open, I want to clarify that I've been up since 6 a.m. It's after 10. I'm on a really long work day, but if I don't get a video up tonight, I probably won't be able to get a preview video up, so I'm going to give you my best shot, but if I squirrel, I'm pre-apologizing to you right now. Sitting here, and I'm finally getting a chance to look at the participants in practice today, and for a team coming off a bye week, this is pretty pathetic. Tez, Denard, AJ, Croft, Redmond, Vigil, all didn't practice, and this is a team coming off a bye. Gio's still limited at practice. We do get Price and Ross back, but this is a concerning list. For a team coming off a bye week, having to play, we've already played Kansas City, the best team in the AFC. Now we're going to play New Orleans, the best team in the NFC. At least this one will be in our house. But this is a daunting task coming up. Let's recap a couple of things that have gone on. Obviously, AJ hurt his foot on the catch that set up the winning field goal against Tampa Bay. It's been in a boot. We thought he would need surgery. He didn't need surgery, but we still are losing him at least I've heard as at least 2 weeks, which means he's out this week and he's out against Baltimore. So that's a big issue. We're bringing in Auden Tate from the practice squad, but I don't know how much the coaches trust Auden Tate. I mean, they sent Auden Tate to the practice squad. They kept Cody Core on the roster, who shouldn't be on the roster. So I have to question Auden Tate or what he did to get sent there. He looked awful good in the preseason, so hopefully he can show us something. Ross, you're back. This is the time to deliver. Show us all why you were worth a first-round pick. I don't believe you were, but prove me wrong, please. So that's what we're looking at this week with the Saints. This team's firing on all cylinders. I mean, we do have a couple things that might be in our favor. They're coming off the emotional win against the Rams. They're playing Philadelphia after us. Maybe they just, it's a classic trap scenario. But you got Drew Brees and Sean Payton. It's hard for me to imagine that they would not take care of business against a team they should take care of business. I'd love to see the classic trap matchup. Certainly we have a chance. But I don't know that we can pull that off. So I just see the Saints pulling this one out. But like I said in another video, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. I would love to see it. If we do, and we have a puncher's chance, if we do win this game, it's going to take a dramatic fashion like we won Indianapolis with Fengelman's fumble return, or Miami with the 2 strip sack fumble returns and interception. I think Hubbard caught his, but it's going to be something like that. That's how the Bengals have pulled out some of these miracle wins, has been the cardiac cats, has been on those kind of plays. If that happens, yeah. Special teams, maybe Alex Erickson delivers something big. That's what it's going to take, but I just don't see. I think the Saints just have too much for us. At least I want to see us show up, which is what we didn't do in Kansas City. So this is coming off a bye at home. Let's put up some points and let's stay in it. Maybe it turns out to be like an Atlanta game. We do get the Saints on the road, so they do score less. And like I said, we definitely have a puncher's chance. A couple other things I want to touch on before we finish this video is, first, Hugh Jackson. I know there's been sightings in the building and everything. We absolutely need to give this guy at least a consulting job. We have 2 Browns games left on the schedule. He has intimate knowledge about this roster and players that we haven't seen before, and Haley, and so I absolutely, you hire Hugh Jackson, you find a place for him, and you pick his brain, if nothing else, for those 2 games. He gets a competent assistant or a consultant, so definitely bring him in. The second thing is a bitch. I'm on a bitch about Mike Brown's cheap ass not getting Bruce Irvin off the waiver wire. On Twitter, I went back and forth with some people saying, it's so obvious and it makes so much sense. We definitely won't do it. And guess what? We were true to form. We didn't do it. Should have picked him up. It was $3.5 million. We could have plugged him right into where Lawson is. He's the same type of linebacker. We really could have used him. I know Atlanta's only paying $1.5 million for him, but he gave a hometown discount. The Steelers and the Patriots both wanted him. So fuck you, Mike Brown, for not exercising and putting in a waiver claim for him. It would have been $3.5 million, but he wouldn't have been able to go to Atlanta. He would have been ours. So really, really wish we had done that. I check out the channel for the rest of the guys. If you don't subscribe already, hit the subscribe button. But check out the channel, DGBG, Steeler guys, JD will all be putting up videos. I will have my reaction video up, and I hope I didn't squirrel too much on you. And fuck Mike Brown till we get back to Super Bowl, and fuck you for not putting in the waiver claim, and fuck Marvin Lewis till we win a playoff game. All right? Have a good evening, everybody.